Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently preparing to attack Malindi, and that's also going to pull us into war with Azuran, which is ideal. So we're going to stop drilling these guys down here. They actually aren't drilling because they don't have a leader. That makes sense. Our current ruler is, what, 233? That's not particularly amazing. So let's just go ahead and make our leader into a ruler, or rather our ruler into a commander here. There we go. And we'll stop drilling over here. Cool. Autonomy or losing admin power? We'll take the autonomy, thanks. And realistically, we were kind of close-ish to getting colonialism. Yeah, we need cash for that. Noted. Okay, so we're waiting for a few cannon to finish up over here. And in the meantime, getting into position. I'm actually going to move these guys up to Tana and Taveda, respectively. And these guys are going to move into Shamba. There we go. And then these forces are going to move into Bagamoyo. Perfect. Sure, we'll lose a little bit of army professionalism. I don't love that, but it is what it is. Checking in over here. Yep, the entire African coastline is now colonized. So we've grabbed what we can on that front. We did manage to get this and this, so that's something anyway. And we'll use that to, you know, take over some of this territory over here eventually. For right now, we are not too worried about fighting for these colonial holdings. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But for right now, not so much. Okay. So we've almost got these cannon recruited. Once they are recruited, we're going to go after these guys. We don't want a co-belligerent Azuran. That's for sure. Aggressive expansion up here isn't too bad. Yeah, I think we're fine. Realistically, I think we're completely fine. So we're going to bring these cannon over. The plan here is to full annex Malindi. That is part one. Part two, I plan to take a line going up this direction. That will allow us to vassalize Waleda and hopefully Shua as well, by being much closer to them. I would like to take this away from Azuran, perhaps returning that to Ogadine. What's the cores here? Adal and Azuran? Okay. So we might give that to Ogadine. And then the rest of this, we'll see what we can take. We probably can't take all of it. But I think we're ready to do this. We have CBs. These guys would join. But I don't think we need to call them in. But I guess we can. They don't expect to gain anything from it. So what's the harm in calling them in? I think there's none. So we're going in here. We're going in... Oh, that's awkward. We're going to go to Mombasa, and we're going in here. Okay. These guys are walking away. We catch them. We don't need a double army for that. We actually stack wiped Malindi's force there. Beautiful. Okay. So Lamu has been occupied. We're going to walk in with our double force into Mombasa. It's not manpower efficient, but it's cannon efficient. So it's time efficient for getting these breaches and such, right? And that's the primary goal here. So we see that Azuran is attacking Ogadine. Okay. I don't care about that. That's completely fine. Cool. I'm hoping that one of these sieges will end soon. And they should. There we go. Siege of Mombasa is over. It's exactly what we were looking for. The rest of our troops are going to head up like so. Cool. So now we attack Azuran. We're going to send these forces up towards Merka. There we go. I wanted to have that still open. Thank you very much. And we do see that they're going to finish their siege up here eventually, but we are pouring into Azuran at this point. The war is over. They just don't know it yet. So we're going to head up over this direction. All is looking good here. They're going to love being Congolese. Everyone loves being Congolese, I'm told, by Congolese people. My understanding is everyone loves being Congolese. Now, Ogadine holds this. We can transfer that over to ourselves. I don't mind Actually, I do mind Waleda occupying this. Indeed. That's a little unfortunate. Actually, let's bring these guys up over here. I want to fight their army. And for this, I definitely want our full strengths that we're intending to fight with. Just to gauge it, we expect to easily win this battle. And we do. Cool. So we'll head over to Habio, and from here, the war is over, right? This up here being held by Congo is not necessarily what we want. That's held by us. We want to transfer this over to Agadir. Now, this is occupied by Waleda. Which is certainly non-ideal. And this is occupied by Marahan. Ah, they have a core up here. Anywhere Marahan has a core, we actually want to use a return core. And it looks like that's it. Okay. And this up here. So this will go over to Marahan. Presuming they have a core there. And actually they don't have a core there. But I think we'll still give that to Marahan, if we can. Okay. So what are we looking to take here? Well, we're going to separate piece Azuran. We want to head up over this direction. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much 100% of the war score here. Now, unfortunately, this goes to Aleda. But we're still a lot closer to Shua. Who would be angry? Kilwa, we don't care. Azuran, I don't think we care. Malindi, they're not going to exist after this war is over. Adal, I don't think we care that much. Warsangali, I don't think we care there either. So we do this. I wish we could take more territory over here. Like, taking this would be ideal. But it is what it is. So we'll do this. Peace offer of 100. And they are just negotiating for themselves. There we go. So we have this territory. Now, Malindi. Who's going to be upset about this? Kilwa's going to be very upset. Ajuran's going to be pretty upset. Adal's going to be somewhat upset. Warsangali somewhat upset. How much do we care about those four? Again, not very much. Kilwa we can eliminate incredibly fast. We're going to, once our truce is up. Ajuran, we just beat and took a bunch of their territory. They're way weaker. Adal, we've beaten them before. Not concerned. Warsangali, they're tiny. I think this is fine. We need to wait a day and take their gold. But there we go. So, from here, we're going to move our armies back to, like, Mombasa, and then to, like, Lamu, and then here, and then here. Something like that. Now, they may start to join coalitions against us. That's a theoretical possibility. I don't think they really will. Early modern administration has finished up. That's looking good. That gives us a bunch of additional governing cap. Of course, we really do need a core here. And I probably should have done that before we spent our admin power. I should have thought about that. Well, we have to enter a bit of a chill period here anyway, right? We don't want to make too many people up here super angry. So for the time being, I think it's okay. Do we build courthouses? Probably not, I think. I think we don't build any of that stuff. Okay, our colony over here just became self-sustaining. So we need to find another location to send a colonist, right? Can we reach here? No. Sadly, we can't go inland over this way without fighting Benin, which we're not going to do at this exact moment. We're just going to have to start colonizing some of this inland stuff that we have on lockdown, right? This is guaranteed ours. So we may as well start working on it, since we have nothing else to do anyway. We can make this into a state, and we certainly will do so, and we'll core that. But coring is going to be something that we need to work on. So we need to core, and we need to get colonialism. Those are our two primary goals at this moment. So these guys are heading over towards Mombasa. That feels okay. We're going to have these guys go here and here. Favors for ducats. We'll take... Or, that was us giving them ducats. That was the opposite of what I hoped. I guess it's fine. Do they want to be vassalized at this point? They're an empire, so that might be a problem. However, Waleda absolutely would become our vassal. So we do that. Cool. These guys are in position now. We're going to start them drilling. There we go. But yeah, I assumed that we would get the ducats for the favors, which would have been fine, but I'm kind of dumb. That's okay. Realistically, how are our estates looking? They're being worked on, is the answer. They are being worked on. Privileges have to be earned, I think. Losing 10 loyalty for the Mani isn't ideal. We'll take the tax income boost. Okay. Lose 30 dip power or Shua's opinion of us goes down. I don't care about Shua's opinion of us. It's fine. It's fine. They won't be vassalized anyway because they're an empire. And we're not the same religious group. So eventually we're going to take over Shua, right? But not right now. A free stability is actually huge here. We'll happily take that. Dip Tech 13. Sounds good. We'll go for it. Excellent. So when is our truce with Kilwa up? That's going to be the next war that we fight. 3 years. 1985. Okay. We're just garrisoning this area because this is the most likely to cause problems. We should mothball this fort at the bare minimum. There we go. And do we get another explorer here? Realistically, we should. 54? Okay. So next month tick. That'll be fine. Our coasts have been raided by Tunis. How rude. Okay. Man, Tunis is raiding all of the coasts. How very rude. What a bunch of jerks. Okay. 50 admin power, though. That sounds good. We definitely work on coring everything we can. Which is all but one. We now need 37 admin power to get another core done. Cool. Our overextension is rough. That's for sure. Our corruption is going up right now. Okay. Just looking at our current corruption, I think it's fine. Reasonably so. And we need 37 admin power to make this province into a core. That'll happen next month tick. There we go. Beautiful. So all of that is now coring. We're going to be attacking Azuran eventually. But we have a lot of vassals up here that we can work on annexation eventually. Which one would we want to go for? The answer is Ogadine. We need to be at 190 opinion of them, and we'll work on that. Our truce with Marahan is now up. Hilarious. And yeah, we'll definitely start working on annexing Ogadine. That'll be the first one. And then probably Waleda. I think we'll only do one at a time. No, not privateer. Go explore. There you go. Fantastic. So Azuran's got problems, right? We knew that that would happen. We're currently 52nd in total score. Sure. 100 population in Greekland. I like it. The trade good has been changed to slaves. We have never done a slave trade, but whatever. I don't think we have an option to ban slavery. No, we don't. That'll be later, I think. But that's fine. 200 settlers in Highveld, huh? Highveld is right here. Do it. That's going to give us another colony without a colonist. Our other colony, though, should be getting close. Yeah, it's at 754. So this will be done fairly soon. I think that's fine. We did lose a military leader there. That was this one. So we're going to need to roll up a new one. That's a decent leader there. I like it. And we'll continue our drilling. Our exploration has finished, and we're banking our cash right now as much as we can. We're only making like 4 ducats a month right now. It's not ideal. Our overextension does not help. That's for sure. Improvements in trade technology, huh? Give us all the dip power. All of it. Okay, where's this rebel uprising brewing up at? 18k in this region? Sure. We're going to stop drilling these two. And we're probably going to have additional issues eventually. We're going to have some of these cores finishing up eventually. They're quite cheap, though. Trade efficiency. Cool. We can invest in a quality idea here. Do we do so? I think we grab Miltech 13. That's a big artillery boost for us. Yeah, I think we grab that. We can also seize land, which we definitely should do once the merchant guilds recover a bit more. That'll take a little extra time, but not too much. That'll be what, like a couple month ticks? Something like that. So the Kill One Separatist spawned. It looks like we have it under control. I'm going to tell these guys to get back to drilling. Yeah, that's under control. Beautiful. A core finishes, and we can make a state up over here. Looks good. And we can make that into a full core. So we're currently negative in our cash, but that's because we're reinforcing this army here. No shockers there. And the rest of these cores will be finishing soon-ish. Soon-ish. I'd really love to fill out quality ideas. That artillery combat ability and discipline would be huge. Plus, there's this infantry combat ability in the triangle trade, which would also be amazing. What else can we do here for our missions? Congolese Navy. Have at least 10 heavy ships into modernized Congo. Oh my. Okay. That might be a bit. That might be a bit indeed. Let's grab that Miltech 13 and get our upgraded cannon. Fantastic. So we're going to go for the large cast iron cannon. Beautiful. And we do have this rebel uprising brewing Azuran separatists, huh? Where are they likely going to spawn? Bardera? It's fine. I'm going to stop drilling this unit. Actually, isn't it the highest development province that they spawn in? If so, then they would spawn in Kismayo. I'll stop drilling both of these, just to be on the safe side. Ottomans want military access. Get out of here. Okay, so there's all those cores finishing up. Fantastic. And we're going to make a bunch of states here. Or I guess a couple states. We still need 2 more cores. But that's excellent. So one of the main reasons that our income is low right now is because of Highveld. But once we finish this colony, then our colonist is just going to go to Highveld, and that should solve that problem completely and utterly. So Ogadine is currently, if we can get over to actually Ogadine here, going to be annexed. Done. Like I said, we're only going to be doing 1 of these at a time. Okay, and we can core all 3 of those. And then Guido will finish up. There we go. Excellent. That wasn't too bad, considering I spent all of our admin power immediately before needing to core those. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, they did indeed spawn in Kismayo, which was what I thought. I thought it was the highest development province that they spawn in. We lost a military leader, and that was this military leader. So we are going to need a new one. And that is a crappy military leader. Okay. And we should prepare to attack Kilwa. We're not going to need more than just these 2 armies. So it'll be fine. Regain manpower when disbanded. Cool. So we will attack Kilwa here in a moment. Do they have any allies? No, they do not. Beautiful. We're going to let our manpower regenerate here. Actually, we should sit in, like, Bagamoyo and then Malindi. Did I say manpower regenerate? We're letting our morale regenerate. Our colony in Karoo is now self-sustaining. That's perfect. We're going to head down over to Highveld. And let's finish off Kilwa. Giving it one final month tick. There we go. Ogadine just got annexed, and that was actually quite quick. Okay, we like it. That becomes a state, and we full core it. And do we go for Waleda next? Can we even get them yet? No, not until 1592. We could start working, however, on Marahan, and we shall. So Shua is not interested in being vassalized because they're an empire, of all things. That's bizarre to me. But I do want to declare this war on Kilwa with a reconquest CB. That will actually save us a lot of aggressive expansion, potentially. We'll need to wait for a diplomat to return, but there we go. They are not needed for this war. They can go back to drilling. Okay. And in we go. We can also lower our fleet maintenance. That's not needed either. Cool. So these guys will get stack wiped. That's not a problem. We will continue our exploration. Perfect. And let's go ahead and send our cannon over to here. Well, the rest of these, we're just going to send the cannon. The rest of these will hop back into Bagamoyo. And once there, they will go back to drilling, honestly. That's completely fine. So we're going to wrap this up nice and quickly here. Kilwa was never a threat at this point of the game, right? They were a threat early on, but the moment we won that first war against them, there was no going back for them. It was just over at that point. So who would be angry about this? Azuran, Adal, Warsangali. The usual suspects. We don't care. Beautiful. We'll get that coring. The other one we already had a core on. So that's completely fine. We don't need to core it. We didn't even have a claim. It was a full-on core. Somehow. I don't know how we had a core on Mazizma, but we did. So we can go back to drilling over here now. And that's great. Highveld is producing wool. Sure. And the question now becomes, A, do we want to get our governing cap up? The answer is yes. There we go. And B, how are we going to get the money to embrace this institution? Printing press hasn't begun to spread in our territory yet, but actually, it is here. So it has started to spread. It's going to be a while yet before that really makes it into our territory. But we do very much need to get our hands on colonialism. That will be a very, very big deal for us. Brunswick entered a golden era. Good for them. And how long on that core? It's going to be a while. Let's check in here real quick. 99 is now our land force limit. That's interesting. That's getting very close to the point where we can go to our full combat width, which is 27. Let's see. And we're on 28? Sure. No problem there. Okay. I very much want to get colonialism. It is down to about 1,000 ducats. Our spy master just died. That will save us some money. And how much do we care about dip power? Well, global tariffs might actually be decent. We'll go ahead and get that. And then Marahan, we're working on bringing up their opinion of us. How much more can that come up? Looks like enough. Excellent. Can we get a royal marriage with them? Not seeing it in there. It's under what? Dynastic actions, I believe? Yeah, here it is. There we go. We already have one. Noted. Okay, so we definitely need to continue... Oh, this needs to get re-mothballed. There we go. In fact, we can probably just get rid of that fort, to be honest. I don't think it's necessary. It's costing us money. Let's get rid of it. So we're making like 15 ducats per month right now. That's looking good. Our corruption is dropping slightly. Not much, but slightly. And I would like to bring that up to minus 0.1. There we go. Our primary goal right now absolutely needs to be embracing colonialism. 100%. There's no way around it. This has to happen. We can, however, grab ourselves additional merchants here. I think going to Admin Tech 13 is valuable. So we'll hold off on that for the time being. I really do want to build province improvements, but we need those institutions. That is absolutely top priority. We could take out loans. It would take us like 2 loans to get there. I don't love that concept. And we do need to start up another colony out over here. That looks good. We'll get that done. Excellent. Yeah, what is going on up here? Morocco is fully occupied by Spain. How strong is Spain? They're Miltech 15, 156,000 troops. Noted. So they're definitely a little stronger than us right now. That's fine. We'll get there. We will absolutely get there. We've got time. We'll continue expanding in the weaker regions until we pose a threat to Spain and France. We're going to have to fight Spain and France in order to do this. Tunis is usually reasonably strong as well, although right now they sure aren't. Okay, that's noted. We're also going to have to fight the Mamluks. That's probably not that big of a deal. So that's reasonably fine. But our top priority now really does need to be getting this. So 1,000 ducats. We could get there from a single loan or a single debasement at this point. I really don't believe that's the way to go. I think we play this patient. Yeah, I think we've got time to play it patient. Not too concerned about that. So our next explorer will head on out over this way. And I do want to check in again real quick on printing press. Yeah, that's only just starting to get to us. So that will take a while. Okay, Marahan, let's get you annexed. Beautiful. There's a Sunni uprising looking to pop. Where is this going to be? Homeros. Interesting. That's going to take a really long time. I'm just going to pull back our converter here. None of these are worth doing. That's going to save us money as well. Kilwa is now cored. We do want to improve our missionary strength. There's no doubt about that. That's going to require some work. But we're getting so close now. The Evangelical Union, huh? Okay. We're getting so close now to adopting colonialism. We have 864 gold. We need 1,070. Is this going to spread anywhere by the time we get there? Maybe. Hopefully. I would love to convert provinces. It's just not really a thing that we can do, to be honest. Not in this present moment. We are going to require additional missionary strength. Our current missionary strength is 4.5, which is not quite what we need. We could get a little bit more from boosting our stability. Do we get any from these missions? Not really, is the answer. Okay. We're not tolerating the sale of human lives. Get out of here, Scotland. Okay, so I want to check in on the Mani here. And we can revoke this privilege, actually. Do we take the Crownland? No, I think we revoke the privilege here. Boom. So they're down to 32% with an equilibrium of 49%. Okay. That's noted. If we were to revoke this one... then that brings them way, way down, right? Now they're going to be a loyalty equilibrium of 44. So we're going to have to find a way to bring that up, right? Probably via a temporary event. But their influence is now low enough. Until 1594. Cool. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get ourselves colonialism. And we are definitely going to hope to get the Mani under control. So what we need to do for that, of course, is to get 50% Crownland as well. Oh, okay. We can probably do that. We can probably do that. We're going to have some revolt if we do this, but that's maybe okay. But that's a job for next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisol, Kadra, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.